everyone, my name is Brooke Haggerty. I'm at the Food Chick. Today we were at the beautiful downtown Westminster Farmers Market, sampling a little bit of foods today. We have for sale today and for sample, we have our New England clam chowder, our turkey and white bean chili, and our chorizo sausage with sweet potatoes and kale. We also have grilled avocado hummus today and gluten-free basil focaccia bread. Helping me out today, as she does every Saturday, is my dear friend Isabel. Thank you, Isabel. She's known as the Food Chickette here at the downtown Westminster Farmers Market. These are our items for sale today. We're also getting ready for the holiday season today. The market we are open through the end of November, through the weekend before Thanksgiving. So I thought it would be really nice to have a really easy stuffing for you all to have today. So we're going to start off with our basic celery, carrots, and onion. As you see, I have them sauteing down here in butter. I've also added a little something extra here. I've got apple cider that I get from the Lehigh View Farms, which is again is a vendor here that we have at the market. I always try and use vendors whenever possible. I've got some beautiful carrots that I got from Tomatoes, etc. As you can see, we have a beautiful, beautiful greens on them. They're absolutely delicious. So we've got carrots, celery, onion, butter, and apple cider in here. But we want to make our stuffing a little bit different. So what we're going to do today is we're going to add some apples. I actually got the apples today from the Orchard County Farm. Again, another vendor here at the market. This is a beautiful Granny Smith apple. It's excellent for cooking. I love it in the stuffing because it is sweet and it is tart at the same time. So the butter sort of reacts a little bit with that. So we're going to let this cook down a little bit more. This is really, really nice. This is going to be a nice hearty stuffing. It's beautiful in the bird or out of the bird. So one way to quicken up your cooking process on that is just when your pan's nice and hot, add a little bit more liquid to it. And then we're going to put a cover on it. There we go. And that's going to steam up for about a minute or so. For me, the key to stuffing is always to use day-old bread. You don't necessarily have to use bread that you've bought from the store. You can use bread that you make it yourself, or you can use a dinner roll. So don't tie yourself into just one type of bread. Whatever you've got laying around, if you've got some Jewish rye bread, some wheat bread, it's all about enhancing flavors and getting something new out of something you already have. So we love to do that at the Food Chick. We love to make things, put a new twist on old style comfort foods. So we've got here, we see our apples and our celery and our carrots and our onions are all sauteing down nicely in there. And I'm going to add my cubed up bread right here. It'll go right in here. It's a little chilly here at the downtown Westminster Farmers Market. However, as I said before, we are here till straight up to the weekend before Thanksgiving. So please feel free to come out and visit us anytime. We've got some great vendors here. Where's Jesse? Hi, Jesse. Jesse's our neighbor next door. And then there's Dave with hot coffee right behind. There's Dave with hot coffee.
See you guys. Great food over there.
Awesome.
Great coffee here.
Terrific. So as you see, look, the bread is soaking up nice and tight in here. But we want to add a little bit more flavor to it. So what we're going to do is we're going to use my three favorite seasonings. A little bit of truffle salt, a little bit of, believe it or not, Montreal steak seasoning. It adds a nice little bite to anything that you have. And then we also have my third favorite, pepper. They always tell, lemon pepper. They always tell you to use salt and pepper and everything. I don't just use salt and pepper. I use lemon pepper and truffle salt. Or I very often will experiment with different kinds of salts. I love smoked salts. You can find them at a lot of your local farmers markets. Now, salt is becoming a big item. We don't have a salt lady here at the Westminster Farmers Market yet, but we're hoping to have one soon. So if you see here, we've got our stuffing, and I don't know about you, if you can smell this or not, there's smell-o-vision, but this smells really good. What does my audience think?
I think it
It's
smells
amazing.
delicious.
Okay. So, but we want to add one more element to this. And the element that we're going to add today is a traditional Thanksgiving element, and that's rosemary. Now this rosemary is fresh from my garden at home. Rosemary grows anywhere and in any kind of weather. My little rosemary bush started off about this big and it is now this big. So I'm going to have rosemary for all winter long. So I'm going to take my rosemary. The best way to clean your rosemary is just to pull it down from the top of the stem. There we go. Pull it straight down. Now rosemary is very strong, so you don't necessarily want to have a full leaf in there. So we're going to take our leaves and we're going to chop them up. Just do a nice little rough chop. And we're going to toss it into our stuffing. Now, somebody asked me recently, what's the difference between stuffing and dressing? So I decided to look it up. I'd always thought it was just what part of the country that you lived in. That is not true. According to Google, and everything's right on Google, we all know that. Dressing is stuffing that's put inside the bird. That's the only difference, according to Wikipedia, as the difference between stuffing and dressing. So here, this is a quick little 5-minute dressing. You can even cheat on this if you want, and you can buy a boxed stuffing and add the carrot, celery, onion, rosemary. So just enhance what you already have. So I am going to need a little taste tester. Isabel, do you think you can help me out with that?
Sure, I hope to.
Sure. Isabel's brother is also here with us today. Come on over. Let's get 2 spoons. And you two help.
Can I also help?
Yes, you can also help.
Jeremiah.
We'll have 3 spoons, and you tell me what you think of this. Kid tested.
Kid approved.
Kid approved. What do you think of that?
He's a tough critic.
Is that good? I'm going to have a little taste of it, and I'm going to tell you what I think. That's really good. And this took about 10 minutes total time to cook for a serving of 2 people. If you want to add to that, it doesn't take a whole lot. This is probably going to be a 20-minute total recipe to serve a party of 10. Just perfect for your Thanksgiving feast. Okay, so we've got our stuffing there, but before we have our stuffing, we all know that everybody loves appetizers. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like calamari.
You like calamari? Well, I don't have calamari today.
That's a nice appetizer.
However, I do have some beautiful, beautiful sausage from Kevin down at Evermore Farm. Hi, Kevin. Kevin, today we got some beautiful loose chorizo sausage from Kevin at the Evermore Farm. I'm sorry, not chorizo sausage, just a regular loose sausage. So we've pre-cooked our sausage, but you can buy that in packs in 1-pound packs from Kevin of their fresh sausage. It comes frozen. I defrosted it out. It's absolutely delicious. So we've got our sausage from Kevin. We're going to cook that down. I have also gotten today from the Thorn Farm. I got from the Thorn Farm some beautiful jalapenos. So we have a gorgeous jalapeno here.
Whoa.
Red and green jalapenos. Say hi to Greg. Hi, Greg. Woo! So we've got a little wind factor going on today. Can you take this for me, young man? Thank you. Just stick it right down there. Okay, so we've got our beautiful peppers. These peppers are actually going to go into, our sausage is actually going to go into our peppers. But we don't want to put just sausage in our peppers. We want to add a little cheese. So I did a little goat cheese mixed with some cream cheese, and mixed those both together with some dried herbs. I did that in advance, and I did this about 2 days ago. So as you can see, this is something that will last a long time. I pre-cooked my peppers. What I did is I took my whole pepper here and I slit it right down the middle. I put it in my pan and I cooked it with a little bit of butter and again a little bit of apple cider. Okay? Cooked it down for about 15 minutes, kept that liquid in there and kept it covered so that way it came out nice and juicy, but still firm. So see? Raw and cooked. There we go. So absolutely beautiful on there. So we're going to take our cheese, and we're going to put our cheese into this sausage mix. We don't want it to get too loose. Just a little loose in there. I'll just take a little bit for you to see. Oh, that looks delicious. Now, who here likes spicy? I bet Dad likes spicy.
Dad loves
Me.
spicy.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna get a couple other things out here going then for everybody. Because I just happen to have a few extras available. Yummy. Oh my gosh, this looks delicious. And it smells delicious. It's gonna be gorgeous in these peppers. And again, I cooked the peppers and the sausage a little bit in the apple cider. It adds a little sweetness to it. It gives you a nice little mix of something different that you don't normally see in your food. Good thing about food is you don't have to be afraid to try something different. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Oh my. Father Herb, will you be my first victim? There we go. Dave, can you come help me out?
You.
You like a little spicy, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. This is Dave. Dave is from Furnace
Hills.
Coffee. I always want to call him Furnace Branch because I grew up off from Furnace Branch Road.
Oh, it's
So,
marvelous.
Is that marvelous
That
for
is
you?
marvelous. Very.
Again, very simple. This
Very
is a
spicy.
5-ingredient meal.
Got a hot jalapeno.
And here you go, Dave. It's going to be a little messy for you,
Okay, that's okay.
but I
That's
think
okay.
you can
Thank
handle
you.
it.
Thank you, of course.
You're very welcome. Okay, so there you have it, folks. How is it for you?
Divine.
Divine?
It's awesome.
It's
It's
divine. You heard it here. You heard it from Dave the Coffee Man. It's divine. So here we have stuffed jalapeno peppers.
Really good.
Using loose sausage from, again, we're using our vendors. A little local cheese, goat cheese in here. Goat cheese and cream cheese mixed with just some dried herbs. Absolutely easy and delicious. It's a beautiful little appetizer to have for on your Thanksgiving table. And we also have our apple stuffing. So 2 quick and easy meals, side dishes, appetizers. I could make this a meal, just the 2 of these. So again, my name is Brooke Haggerty. I am the Food Chick, and we are here every Saturday from May through November at the downtown Westminster Farmers Market. Thank you all for being here. Have a great day. Happy holidays. And remember, shop local, live local. Have a great day. Bye-bye.